Welcome to the Casey Ingram Show, where we break down the headlines, ask the tough questions, and bring you real conversations that matter right here on the Treasure Coast and beyond. If you like the show, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm Casey Ingram. Let's get into it. Today, I have John Haddox, who is a U.S. Navy veteran who dedicated much of his post military career to serving fellow veterans. He spent over a decade as a Martin County Veteran Service Officer, helping veterans and their families access benefits and support. Haddox also played a leadership role in veteran organizations, including involvement with the Vietnam Veterans of America, where he helped support outreach, advocacy, and peer support initiatives for veterans in the region. Haddox later served as Martin County Commissioner from 2012 to 2016, bringing his background in military service and veteran advocacy into local government leadership. Welcome to the show, John. I really appreciate you coming on today. We've had a Memorial Day parade in the county in Stewart for as long as I can remember. And this year, we've heard it's going to be canceled, and then we've heard there's still going to be something going on. So, John, could you tell us what is going on with the Memorial Day parade?
I can. We had a meeting yesterday with the city of Stewart. The permit is approved. It won't be a traditional parade like we've had for roughly the last 20 years when Mike Roberts started that parade for us. This year, we're calling it a march. The march is going to include only veterans organizations. So we're transitioning to a more solemn and sacred Memorial Day event. So there's a few small changes other than just only veterans organizations marching. The lineup will start at 9:30 instead of 10. The march will kick off at 10:30. Lineup and parade or march start will be the same as it always has been. And the march will end, and whenever it ends, it will go into the ceremony. The ceremony will be exactly the same as it's been for the last 30, 40 years.
And that's at the Veterans Memorial Park down in city of Stewart. Where does the parade start or the march?
The march starts at, I believe it's Illinois Street.
Okay. Okay. So
It's
9:30.
Illinois or Georgia. I'm not sure which.
Okay. And a lot of folks have discussed why it was canceled. They felt it was because Gold Star Family said that, it's got to be a solemn procession. And so it got canceled. And that's not really what had happened on the cancellation, correct? Initially, that really wasn't the reason.
No, a lot of us have kicked around and we don't really know where the Gold Star mothers came into the whole process or if they did at all. We really don't think they did. We transitioned from parade to march because we lost the last parade coordinator, Joe Flanagan. So it went from over the last 20 years. Mike Roberts started the parade, did a remarkable job for us. And then it went to Jim Reardon, who also did a fantastic job for us. And when Jim resigned, it went to Joe Flanagan, and Joe also did a good job. So we lost the coordinators, volunteers, and we didn't find one in time to really do a parade. And during the process, we've had veterans speaking for many years, close to 20 years, on whether it's really appropriate to have a parade which is more celebratory and festive rather than a solemn march and a more dignified and honorable event. I really think that's where most of the veterans now that I've been speaking to are thinking, and most likely that's the way it will be in the future.
And I've had Colonel Chuck Wynn on previously, I think just last year, as a matter of fact. And that was something he said this should be a solemn parade, an honor march, if you will. This is what you're doing. And, it was very disappointing to him that there was political campaigning going on. That's not what it's about at this point. The Veterans Day parade, that's more celebratory, right?
Veterans Day is absolutely, it's a celebration honoring everybody who ever made the oath to support, defend the Constitution, wear the uniform.
So today, I'm very glad to hear that you folks have pulled us together so that we're still going to have that Memorial Day parade. And just finally, this was just going to be a really quick podcast. So thank you for coming out here over the weekend to update on this. What can people expect? You said there'd be some veterans group marching. They'll march to the Veterans Memorial Park, and then will there be some more ceremony there as usual?
There will be a normal ceremony. It will include, like we've always done, necrology reports, playing of taps. Veterans of Foreign Wars Honor Guard will be there for a rifle salute and taps, same as always. We do have a guest speaker. His name is Richmond Glover, so he will give a short speech related to Memorial Day. And so pretty much the exact same ceremony we've had for close to 40 years.
So, folks, come on out, bring those American flags. Let's honor those that have given us the freedoms that we have today. John Haddox, thank you so much. This is so important to us, so many people, and especially to our veterans who served and lost their fallen brothers and sisters. So, folks, come out. We're still honoring those that gave us what we have today, and I appreciate so much that you guys have really picked up where there just wasn't a volunteer anymore, and it almost seems kind of odd that for everything that our soldiers have given for us, we're looking for a volunteer, right? But thank you. Anything else you can add? I hope we get tons of people out there, tons of flag waving, and I think it'll be an honor march that we can all be very proud of.
Thanks, Casey. Thanks for having me. Thanks for helping us get the word out on this event. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. And folks, don't forget to follow the Casey Ingram Show on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and for more real talk you won't hear anywhere else. I'm Casey Ingram. Stay informed, stay engaged. I'll see you next episode. Again, thank you for your service and thank you for coming on here today, John Haddox.
Thank you.